Good morning.
Good morning.
We are extremely pleased that you're here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You're knowing what you are wanting?
Yes.
You are enjoying the contrast of your time and place? Pants on fire, yes, fire. You have come to the place where something you've been wanting for a while, even though it is not yet manifest, is not only tolerable, but, well, let's just start there. It's tolerable. You're able to put up with unfulfilled desires. It's all right for now to have an idea of something and not have it manifested. That's all right with you? We understand, but you've really got to get, so you say yes to that before things will start coming easily, because it is that very discomfort that you feel over things not yet manifesting that causes a longer and longer and longer delay in them manifesting. Because when you want something and you notice it hasn't happened yet, and you keep noticing that it hasn't happened yet, and you keep feeling the way you feel when you notice it hasn't happened yet, that feeling is your indicator that you're offering a vibration because it hasn't happened yet that matches it not having happened yet. And as long as the vibration that you're offering is about it not having happened yet, then it can't happen. So do you sort of get it that you must, as a deliberate creator, decide that you are not going to offer your vibration in response to what is? Because if you are offering your vibration in response to what is will remain as it is. You have to find a way of molding the energy into something that matches what you want. Most of you, even those of you who are beginning to understand about emotion, understanding that it is your guidance system, even those of you who are beginning to understand that it is a vibrational universe in which you are focused and that you are vibrational beings, still, most of you offer your vibration in response rather than in deliberate offering. Something happens, you respond vibrationally. We want you to understand that deliberate creating is about offering a vibration by purposeful intent. I'm offering this vibration because this vibration matches my desire, and if I offer this vibration which matches my desire, then my desire must manifest. 99.999999. Most of every creation is complete before you see any physical evidence. It is complete in the vibrational sense. So if you are offering your vibration in response to what you're observing, and what you're observing is that what you want has not yet come, now you continue to offer a vibration about it not yet having come, which means you're holding yourself in that uncomfortable place, that gap, that lag between identifying that you want it and receiving it. So when we say to you, have you come to the place where those unfulfilled desires still feel all right? You feel eager, you feel hopeful, you feel anticipation. You're looking forward to it unfolding, but you're not disappointed that it has not yet unfolded. Now you're getting close to the vibrational proximity that's going to let it flow. We want you, as you begin to bring this idea of allowing the energy that creates worlds to flow through you toward your creative end, we want you to feel how well named this gathering is, as we call it, the art of allowing, because you become very practiced, very good, very artful. You become very practiced at recognizing where you stand by recognizing how you feel. So we're just going to say it to you in as plain of words as Esther can find in response to the powerful intent that we are offering to you. You have to want more than anything to feel good. And you have to be willing to work harder on this than anything else on feeling good. And here's the blunt statement that we want you to leave here remembering. You've got to stop letting what is dictate your emotional response. So, somebody hurts your feelings. You don't want to be somebody that somebody can hurt your feelings. You don't want to be hanging out there so tentatively that terrorists could strike in a part of the world that has nothing to do with you and it can make you afraid. You don't want to be hanging out here in such a fragile position that someone that you care about could be disconnected, having a bad day, say something to you and hurt your feelings, and have them, who you can't control, wouldn't want to even if you could. We're speaking from your inner being point of view, of course. Well, we can see why you would want to control other people's behavior if you're someone who hasn't learned the art of allowing. If you're looking around and having emotional responses to what you're seeing, we can understand why you'd get pretty heavy on the trying to control circumstances and conditions. But by now, we would have thought you would have given that up because you're not able to do it. And as soon as you get one of them corralled and managed and molded in the way that they need to be so that you can look at them and feel good, another one just pops up. Or that one goes off and meets some new friend and starts catering to what they want instead of catering to what you want, and then you're back to square one again. You spent 18 years teaching that kid how to behave, and then he fell in love, and now he's doing what she wants. So if the way you feel is dependent upon controlling even one condition, you're in big trouble because you can't manage to control those conditions, but you can manage with all of the possible things that you have that you could focus upon and think about and remember and ponder and muse and observe and imagine. With all of the things that you could focus upon, past, present, or future, certainly there are enough things that feel good when you do it that you can manage your own mood. And the art of allowing is nothing more than managing your mood. It's saying, I want to feel good, and when I do feel good, I'm in alignment with good things. Now, conceptually, that's really easy to understand, isn't it? But you've trained yourself to respond to so many things other than that, even though you were born with a guidance system, even though you were born with this incredible ability to assess in every moment your vibrational point of attraction. It is interesting to us when we see you not understanding today that a good feeling is a good thing and that a bad feeling is not such a good thing. We want you to be willing to feel good on purpose for a little while and to watch the results of that deliberate offering of vibration. But that means directing thought on purpose. And directing thought on purpose, you could tell us this, in fact you do often, is not as easy as we make it out to be. Because, and here's where we let you off the hook, but only briefly, so don't get used to it. Law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn. So if you've been focusing by virtue of some circumstance or events that you've been living on something that's causing you to offer a particular vibration, we acknowledge that it is easier for you to find other thoughts that match that vibration than it is to find very different thoughts. In fact, we'll really let you off the hook by saying, but only briefly, so don't get used to it. We will really let you off the hook by saying, you actually cannot find thoughts that are very far from the thoughts that you are thinking. In other words, if you're depressed and some bright-eyed, bushy-tailed Abraham student comes to you and says, you know, you create your own reality, And you're supposed to feel good, and things can get better for you. All you have to do is cheer up. You're thinking, I do not create my own reality, or you'd be gone. It's just annoying to have someone all bright and happy and sure of themselves flapping in your face when you are in a place of not feeling good. We know that. But what we want you to understand is, unless you make an effort to feel better, and unless you accomplish feeling better, you have not shifted your vibration at all. And if you have not shifted your vibration, things cannot change. And dear hearts, there is not enough effort in the world to make the difference. You can't work hard enough. You can't work long enough. You can't gather enough other resources to you. You cannot buck the current of your own vibration.